Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi! My name is Natasha and it's fantastic to have you here. For today's video, we are unboxing and taking a look at the Council of Horses Oracle, a 40 card deck and guidebook by Sandra, Wallin, and Kim McElroy. There's also a foreword by Linda Kohanov, so hopefully I'm pronouncing the name correctly. I do apologize if I'm not. She is the author of the Tao of Equus. This is published by Bear & Company, so thank you so much to Bear & Company for sending this my way. Retailing for $19.99 in the US and $24.99 in Canada. And as always, in the description box below, I will link where you can legitimately purchase this should you want to. Allowing you to tap into the earthly and spiritual wisdom of horses, this oracle embraces humanity's millennia-old relationship with horses as interactive guides to transformation. Each beautifully illustrated card conveys the captivating presence of the horse, offering an encounter with the equine soul while transmitting healing frequencies directly from the mystical council of horses. Serving as portals of transformation, the cards allow you to actively engage with horses as sentient beings who choose to support the well-being of mankind. The accompanying guidebook explains how to work with the cards alongside a history of the horse as an intermediary between humans and the divine. From modern-day mystics to legendary horse avatars like unicorns, kelpies, Pegasus, and Chiron, the horse of each card offers guidance and courageous questions to help you determine if you are on the right path, off track, or need a nudge in a more positive direction. All right, I'm excited. I always have loved horses, but I was never the quote-unquote horse girl, so I'm excited to see what this oracle is all about here. So before we get into the cards, I do want to take a peek at the guidebook here to see if there's anything we need to know before we go into the flip through. So we do have a nice table of contents, and we have information about it and then how to work with the oracle. We do have some sample readings as well. And then it goes into each of the cards' meanings through the page numbers here. Very cool. So some background. You follow your intuition and inner guidance to take the lead on your own journey. You may think you are choosing a card, but the cards and horses are choosing you. Each card is alive with a presence, and each page is imbued with a frequency or gift. Very cool. The guidebook is written straight from the horse's mouth and divided into accessible sections, making it easy for you to identify actions and practices you may apply to your own situation. For each card, the guidebook provides the following: keys, so opening phrases to summarize the teaching, a message for humankind, message for horsekind, a story, counsel, and contemplations, as well as the invitation. So then it gives you sample questions, and then we have 1 card reading, 2 card readings, the Kelpie, the Flying Lead, Change Spread, and then we have 3 card readings, the Evolution Spread, Chiron's Way, 4 card readings, Ambassador, Relationship Spread, as well as the Sacred Circle Spread, and more. Wow, okay. And then it goes into the sample readings. We're good to go. Okay, so we'll dive a little bit deeper into that after we shuffle. So there's the back. That is beautiful. It's a high gloss. Cardstock is like a medium thickness here, very flexible. It is snapping back. I think it's going to shuffle just great. It is a great size too. All right, here we go. I am not going to try to attempt to read the names because it's just going to sound awful coming out of my mouth, but I will read the little key at the bottom here. So lifting the veil. Your soul's purpose. Expect miracles. It is beautifully done with the art here. Transforming reality. Look at that. Stunning. Invincibility of spirit. Finding your voice. Dreaming your world into being. Oh, wow. Brother Earth and Sister Sea collaboration. I love that. Laying down new tracks. Horse is like, come on, follow me. Changing perspectives. Chiron's way, finding wisdom in the wound. Very cool art style. Return to freedom. The little foals? Foals? Yeah. Cute. Sacred covenant. Importance of nonconformity. Laughter is the best medicine. That's so cute. The end of suffering. Ooh, kindness lives on. The past can lead you forward. Unearthing the creative impulse. From the darkness comes light. Out of sight, out of mind. Portal of change. When hearts become whole. Oh my goodness. The depths of memory. So precious. Letting the earth teach. Breath of life. Initiation and remembering. Leading with integrity. Unfold your own myth. Reflections of the divine. Nightmare. Waking up to yourself. Flowing with inspiration. Gorgeous. Life is a prayer. Horsing around. Cute. Patience is a virtue. Once upon a time. I don't know why, but this reminds me of The Princess Bride for some reason. Tank, worth waiting for. betrayal and forgiveness. Invisible forces. Oh, do you spot it? Do you spot the horse? Beautiful. And wonder, seeing the world through the eyes of a child. The art is stunning. I love the messages that are on the cards. I feel like this is a deck that you can utilize in any type of reading. Shuffle's just fine. The gloss coating is what was sticking the cards together, so after using this for a couple times, it will not stick so much. But I'm not having an issue with shuffle. And then overhand shuffle, not an issue either. I do want to see this way too. Oh yeah, you can totally shuffle side by side. All right, let's get a card to read, please. All right. We're going to read for contrary, the importance of nonconformity. Okay, so go your own way, against the grain and outside the box. Message for humankind. Be open to changing your state of affairs. And message for horsekind. Let your natural instincts run wild. My story. It's in my nature to go the other way. Ask me to move forward and I'll back up. Ask me to yield space and I'll come close in. It's not that I try to be contradictory. It's who I am, a horse of a different color. Nonconformity comes natural to me and I'm very good at it. I live for surprises and offer up unexpected twists and turns. I simply must do things my own way, even if it means going against the flow or doing the opposite of what is expected. Some find me stubborn or difficult, but I am a free spirit and refuse to be corralled or boxed in. At first glance, it may look like I'm simply stirring up the pot for horses and humans alike, but my living at cross purposes to the status quo has a purpose all its own, to ask why not, and what if. These simple questions are means of accessing the sacred and spiritual dimensions of existence, expanding wisdom and understanding when there is danger of stagnation due to blind faith, and avoid getting caught in a rut of doing the same old, simply because something has always been done a certain way. I am an innovator who brings opposing forces to the habitual. I most definitely prevent boredom, recalibrating harmony and involvement in herds and communities, while keeping everyone on their hooves or toes. Cute. Counsel from contrary. The role of a contrary is an important one in your First Peoples cultures because it represents a way of challenging and subverting the norms and expectations of society. Our time-honored personality is often associated with humor, playfulness, and a willingness to challenge authority in a respectful and constructive way. This can be seen in traditional dance ceremonies where contrary dancers perform movements that are unconventional or unexpected, often to bring levity and laughter to the proceedings, and to remind the people that there is always a choice, always another way, an opposite and alternative perspective that needs to have a place. When faced with a challenge, become a horse of a different color. Try various approaches until you find one that works. Don't be afraid to experiment or take risks, even if it means making mistakes along the way. Keep moving forward, even if it feels like you are pushing against consensus. Trust in your resilience. Be tenacious and know you have the ingenuity and power to navigate any obstacle that comes your way. If you encounter a hurdle that seems insurmountable or experience resistance from others that may cause frustration and confusion, think differently and come at it from a different angle. Like me, you might find yourself doing the opposite of what is expected or desired, but that does not mean that you are incapable. On the contrary, it is often those who challenge the status quo who cause the world around them to shift. Through it all, remain true to yourself, embracing your unique perspective and marching to the hoof beat of your own drum. And then we have contemplations. Where are you encountering challenges or resistance in your life? What needs to be challenged or resisted? Have you ever done the opposite of what was expected of you, and what was that like? Do you ever wish you could do the opposite of what is expected of you now? If so, what would that look, sound, and feel like? Who is one of your favorite audacious thinkers or doers? Why? Where are you striving to maintain things the way they are? How is the status quo serving you? And then an invitation. Decide what matters most to you. Then live your most meaningful life on your own terms. I like this. There's a lot in each card to take away from. I think it's great for healing, shadow work, daily pull, confirmation, just to work with in general. I do think that if you are a horse person, this is definitely for you. But even if you are not a horse person, there's stuff to take away from this if this is something that you feel drawn to. I do understand that there will be probably people out there that are not a fan of both the portrait and landscape positioning in the cards. I do understand that, but I don't think that that would be such a big deal utilizing it. It is just a beautiful, beautiful representation of horses in general. I love the art style. I love all of the different card meanings here, and I love how you can expand upon each card with the questions at the end. If you are a journaler and want to expand upon the meaning that the card might have for you that day, writing out answers to those questions would be beneficial. I just really like the pairing of the horse spirit as well as human, together. That just is beautiful. So again, I'm not mad at the price. The quality is nice. I am not complaining about this. It's beautiful. Like I said, I was never really obsessed with horses at a young age or throughout my life, but I do appreciate horses. And I think this is stunning. So regardless of whether you've been a horse girl or somebody obsessed, I think there's definitely a use for this in one's life. It's beautiful. It's definitely a different perspective, a different take on an oracle. So very cool. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I would love to know what your thoughts of this deck are down below in the comments section. Thank you so much to Bear Company for sending this my way. And thank you all for watching today. I love you and I like you. If you have not done so already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. And it helps me out with the algorithm gods, so I do appreciate that as well. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.